30-second, guys. 3, 2.
This weekend marks 5 years since nonstop rain and rising floodwaters buried parts of Cobb County. But for many people who still live in that area, the pain continues.
We all have our beginning stories.
I'm on my way to English class right now. It's my first time back.
The stories of our young ambitions.
A testimony to the strength and greatness of Egypt.
And dreams.
Some kids who need
our
more.
First big break, the beginnings of our careers. Brenda Wood will be the first to tell you. This dynamo, reporting night after night from the anchor desk and from the field, one of the nation's most respected and longest tenured news anchors, the Platinum Standard. Working as hard as a cub and with the wisdom of the vet she is. Brenda Wood will tell you that at her beginning, she did not choose the news business. Back in the late 1970s, just out of college with a mass communications degree and applying for jobs, to her surprise, the news business chose her.
It was never my intent to do anything on camera. I wanted to do everything behind the scenes. They put me on camera and said, just talk for a little bit. I did that, and then they hired me.
The governor of
And that was Brenda Wood's calling. Love at first sight, she fell in love with news, charging headfirst into the maelstrom that dissolves most cubs. But it transformed this adopted child of the news gods into a pro who constantly hones her craft with passionate ambition to get it right and get it best. In Huntsville, Nashville, Memphis. Then in 1988, WAGA TV brought her to Atlanta, and 9 years later, she joined Atlanta's WXIA TV. At the top of her game throughout, always working hard at the craft she loves.
The heart of it is to be accurate, to tell the meat of the story, to get it right.
Reporting deep into the layers of Metro Atlanta and Georgia and across the globe.
It's documenting the course of history and telling the individual stories that go with it, to see where we came from and to point the way towards where we're going.
The Platinum Standard.
She has a standard of excellence that is beyond any anchor or journalist I have ever worked with.
Brenda is very friendly, but yet she's to the point. She gets her story. She does it in a very professional manner. I think she doesn't exaggerate, her stories. I think they're to the point, they're factual.
What you see on television is a reflection of the professionalism that she's always required of herself. She sets high standards.
10 by 1.
Working still and always with the passion of the cub reporter and with the wisdom of who she has become to earn every day the trust that makes her, Brenda Wood, the Platinum Standard.
She still has had a wonderful sense of engagement and empathy and sympathy for those in need. I just think there are very few people that I've ever worked with in my very long career in broadcasting that I know like Brenda Wood.
It's surreal. It's an unbelievable honor. I'm so humbled by it. I'm kind of crying because you're making me, go all the way back to when I started, and I never expected to last this long in this business.
People watch her, and the next generation of journalists are watching her, and she's a fantastic example for them of how to do it right.